Hello, and welcome to Motion Master Templates. Today I'll be showing you the latest template called Splitter. This template can be used for picture-in-pictures or split-screen effects. Now I will show you how to use it. First thing I will do in this demonstration is add a background so you can better see the template. So first thing I will do is go into my generators browser, go into my textures, and I will choose the industrial texture, and I'll just drag it onto your timeline. After you do that, then you will go into your Motion Master Templates generators folder. You will go down to the template called Splitter, and you will just drag it and place it right on top of your background. Okay, once you are done with that, you will click on Splitter, and then you will click on your inspector pane, and here you'll find all the parameters to customize this template. The first thing we will do is click on the drop zone, and then you will find a photograph, a video, or a graphic to add inside your drop zone. Once you click on your image, you click on Apply Clip. Next, we can choose the type of border we want. We have either solid or airbrush. Airbrush just gives you a softer border, while solid gives you a solid border. You also have the option of a linear shape type or a B-spline. Here you can adjust the width of your border. You can also adjust the color of your border. I'll use the magnifying glass to match the border color with the car. You can also adjust the opacity, the roundness of your border, how much blur you want your border to have. You can also adjust the position. You can also adjust your scale, either globally If you click on the little triangle, you can adjust your scale using the X or Y parameters. You can also adjust the shear of your border. So if you want to give it a little bit of an angle in either direction. You can also add a feather to your drop zone. So if you have your border opacity down to 0, you'll get a feathered background. Or you can keep your border on and just give your border a big blur. Now you have kind of a colorful highlight or a colorful glow around your shape. You can also turn on or off the drop shadow, and you can adjust the drop shadow as well. If you want to adjust the drop zone inside of your border, all you need to do is double click on the drop zone area or the picture and adjust it accordingly. Now I will duplicate this template on top of itself just so you can see some variety. To do that, just hold on the Option key and just drag it straight up and drop it wherever you want. I am going to offset it by a few frames. So this is a duplicate on top of the other template. Just repeat the process I did before as many times as you wish. Okay, and now I will add some transitions to each one of these layers. I will go to the transition browser. I will click on movements, and on the first one I am going to add a slide. Okay, so you see the car sliding on. I'm going to offset this a little bit more. And I'm going to offset this one a little bit as well. For the next layer, I am going to add a spin. Drag it right onto the clip and it will put a transition on both sides. See, that gives you a little spin effect. And on the last one, I am going to give it a little bit of a page curl. Just to give it a little bit of a, just to make it look like a sticker. Now, as you can tell in the transition, it's actually affecting the whole image. So what you need to do if this happens to you, just click on the transition, go to direction, and just click on close. Okay, and then you can choose the direction that this effect comes from. Okay, and that is it. Just to adjust the end transitions. Now I just need to adjust the end. I'll pull this one back. Put this one back a little bit further. And just stagger it a little bit. And just make sure you go through and all the transitions are set properly. If the transition is not affecting the actual image itself, or if the transition is not affecting the actual template, just click on the transition itself and just make sure you have the proper settings. So instead of slide in, you want it to be slide out. And that is it for this template. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, please send me an email. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
MotionMasterTemplates.com